Hey guys, this is Trenchy back again to bring you another video. And this time, we are going to be talking about my favorite Christmas movie of all time. Out of everything Christmas related, even horror and comedy, this is my favorite. Just gets me in the Christmas mood and shit. And it's a little movie by Paul Feige, not to be confused with Kevin Feige, who is the Avengers. He's the MCU dude. Not to be confused with him. This is Paul Feige, I believe his brother. I'm not sure if they're related, but they probably are. And he's the guy that directed the all-female Ghostbusters remake. But he also directed Bridesmaid, which is really funny and really good. And I'm just gonna tell you the fucking movie. The movie is Unaccompanied Minors. No, that don't. Whenever I bring that up, that's my favorite Christmas movie. Some weird shit. People think weird shit, and it's not. It's not. It's a good movie. So this has a bunch of kids who, a bunch of kid actors not really doing anything of note. I did check, and I thought they weren't acting, but no, I believe they're all still acting. But they're not really doing, the main kid, I don't think. I think the last thing the main kid did was Glee, and he was a side character in that. But the rest of them are pretty much, that I can tell, are still acting. The only ones that really did one or note are, you got the kid from Everybody Hates Chris in here, and you got the fat kid from Bad Santa in here. The rest of them have really been more of side roles in underground movies that I've not seen. But Unaccompanied Minors is, take The Breakfast Club. Take The Breakfast Club and The Goonies. Put them together, have them, they're kids, they're not the age of The Breakfast Club, but mix The Breakfast Club and Goonies together, place it in an airport, and throw some Christmas shit in there. You got fucking Unaccompanied Minors. That's the best way I can explain this movie. Is a bunch of kids are trapped in an airport over Christmas because they were supposed to be flying over to see their other families and stuff, but they get blizzard in, and they're put in this hellhole for children, which all these children are running rampant and just throwing candy. It's literally hell. It's literally what hell looks like. Like, these kids are destroying everything. A few our main kids escape into the mall, cause some mayhem. They are caught by our antagonist, Lewis Black, and he tries to, all the other kids are moved to this nice hotel where they're watched by the adults and shit, but they get left in the little prison area pretty much. I was watching this with the dudes, and they kept calling it a prison area, and that's what it pretty much is. And so the other kids, they kind of, throughout the movie, they get out, they create hijinks. One of our characters, Beef, goes on his own little journey to kind of prove he's a man, because of his stepfather keeps putting him down and shit because he plays with dolls. And you have some other side plots. You have some fun side plots with the mother. You got the fathers trying to go see them. You got this evil little piece of shit that's torturing our main character's younger sister. This is just a fun movie. I really enjoy this movie. I'm a sucker for group of kid movies with group of kids. I'm really much a sucker for that, and coming of age stories, I love that too. This movie came out in like 2006, and it just really caught me at the right time. And I know a lot of critics bash this movie, but this is a really fun movie. All the kids are very well developed. They're kind of stereotypes, but it's like the Breakfast Club thing. They break down those stereotypes as the movie goes on. You have the fun nerd, but he also is very adventurous, and he puts himself out there and stuff. You have the violent troublemaker girl, but you find out, her family's messed up, and she's afraid of things too. She's scared of certain things, and she has, like, you know, she's not always as badass as she seems to be. She has vulnerabilities as well. You have the rich chick who, is like, oh, I'm rich and shit. But then you find out, oh, she has like this nerdy side to her, and she's ashamed of wearing these glasses because it makes her a nerd. I don't fucking know. There's some, that fucking stereotype. You have the Jesus. She also, she has her own family issues. You So you find out more about her, and that she's actually a little bit more, she acts like this because of her family and stuff. And you have Beef, like I said. He's this big guy that, like, plays with, like, he has this Aquaman doll that he's very attached to. And, you find out his father, I believe, died, from what I gathered. Either that or she broke up with him. I think they're estranged, not that they're estranged. His parents broke up, and then he got a stepdad, and the stepdad's a total douche. He's like a man's man, and some fucked up shit. So he kind of tries to prove himself as a man. You also have this fun little security guard guy called Zach Banvorf who tries to help them. He's really fun. I really enjoy this movie. This is a very fun movie. Lewis Black gives a spectacular performance as our Scrooge character who tries to stop them. Who's mad because he couldn't go on his vacation to Hawaii. And there's more to him too. Like, you find out at the end, I won't spoil it, but why he's so mad and stuff. And there is a part where he says, like, if you're able to beat me, I'll surrender. And they're able to beat him, and he surrenders. He does. He sticks to his word. He's a very good villain. Very good villain. Or antagonist. He's not really a villain. I wouldn't really count him as a villain. But he does commit a lot of child abuse in this movie. You got some fun slapstick, fun chase scenes. Like, there's like a downhill chase scene that's really fun, where they're in like a canoe, and other people are on like other canoes, or like pieces of cardboard and a tire, and they're all chasing them down the hill. There's a fun baggage claim scene where one of the kids gets stuck in a suitcase and goes down the baggage claim. Fun scenes in the hotel. And this movie just has some great lines, like, like, this goes against everything I believe in, but I have to pee. And my stepdad told me that Christmas is where Frosty the Snowman fights the devil. Which I still want to see that movie, by the way. They have to make a movie out of that. It's like, or when Lewis Black is like, how old are you? He's like, you still playing with dolls? How old are you, 30? Beef's 12, sir. Jesus. Oh, Lord. It's great. All you nerds are all the same. Good on test day, bad on fight day. Like, there's some fun little lines in this movie. That's gonna hurt when I pee. Like, or I'm sorry, I love this fucking movie, man. Um, or the scene where he's like, girl fight, girl fight. I saw this on cable once, but my dad turned it off halfway through. He's like jumping and shit. Like, there's a fun dance scene in this movie. I think this movie has a lot of heart. Oh, there, you can get more light over here. There we go. I think this movie has a lot of heart and is very fun. It's got that little edge to it. It's got that little bit of adult humor. I think adults could enjoy this as well. It's got that little bit of adult humor, which really works. All the kids give great performances, besides one. Well, not that he gave a great performance, it's just his character was very bland. And you got some good cameos in here. You got David Koechner, you got Rob Riggle in a side role. You got Kristen Wiig. She makes a cameo. You got the guy from Hot Tub Time Machine. He plays the dad. You got Al Roker in there for a bit. Like, this really does have a good cast, and I will link. I did do a review for this movie a while ago, and I will link that down below. But I feel like it needed a rehash because I'm probably failing at it, but I really fucking love this movie. There's something about this movie that speaks to me. I don't know what it is exactly. I don't know if it's because it's a group of kids movie and because I saw it as a kid, or if it's just some of the humor, or I can relate to a couple of the characters. There's something that just draws me. And I just named a few things, but it's like, I don't know. There's just a few things about this particular film. Sorry about that. And what's up? Oh, you're just kidnapping the cat. Okay. There's just, I don't know what it is, but film just works for me. I love the soundtrack as well. You got like Simple Plan in there and stuff, and I love how the opening song is just a bunch of kids, a bunch of broke kids. It's about a bunch of broke kids beating up a Salvation Army guy dressed up as Santa, or a guy that works at Santa in the mall. I forgot what, and like robbing him because they're poor and they want to try to give their family a good Christmas. Like, it's like there's just this edge to it. Like, it's not anti-Christmas, but at the same time, there is kind of, it does look at some of the shittier parts of Christmas as well. And at least I feel, and like kind of like the bad side of it, like you got this one woman that overdoes Christmas. Like, I do feel, while celebrating Christmas and showing the real spirit of it, it does take some jabs at it as well, in my opinion. Should have, well, better thought out my views and shit. And we never do. We never do think out our views on this fucking channel, do we? No, we don't. Shit. But no, oh, there's another great line. One of my favorite lines in the movie is like, I was just carving a beaver. It's like, you gotta watch this movie, man. Fun hijinks, fun stuff. My only gripe with this movie, and it doesn't keep me from loving the movie, is the main character is so bland and is kind of annoying. He's just kind of that brooding teen, and I won't tell my mom I love her because I'm a brooding angsty teen and brooding angst. And I mean, it's a lot. It's the kid. He was in Armageddon, and it's the same kid from fucking Armageddon. It's just, I don't know. I don't want to say the kid's acting was bad. It's just he wasn't given a lot to work with. But in the end, that whole side cast just makes it work. All the other kids are great, are fun, and bring a lot to the table. Bring a lot more problems to the table. This kid's just boring as fuck, and he brings nothing. The other kids bring a lot. I mean, he does have his funny moments, but in the end of the day, it's really that side cast. It's really the supporting cast, who are all kind of main characters in their own right, that really bring up this movie, and not our main character. In the end of the day, this is a great movie. I wish more people would check it out. It used to play on ABC Family. I don't know if they're still playing it on fucking, what is it now? Fucking Freeform? Fucking Freeform bullshit. I don't even... It's ABC Family. It's still ABC Family to me. But yeah, yeah. Check this movie out, please. It's a solid Christmas film. I personally give it a 10 out of 10. I know most people will probably give it a 7. But this is my favorite Christmas film. And is it better than like Christmas Vacation or Gremlins or Elf or the Grinch original or any of that? Nah, no, not really. I'm not gonna claim that. It's definitely not better on a technical level or anything like that. It's definitely not better, but it speaks more to me than those films. There's just something about this movie that really captures me. Maybe 50% of it might be nostalgia, 50% of it might be it's a genre I like. Like I said, it takes some jabs at Christmas. I think the cast is great. And I love the references. This movie just hit that. The humor's great. I love the humor. This movie just hits on all the cylinders for me. And yeah, man, I would like to share that with you. Yeah, man. Let's end this review out on a very Christmas note, if I can do that. You see that shit? If you can. Probably can't. I'll turn the light on. That's how we'll end the fucking review and shit. Okay. So that's my favorite Christmas movie, guys. Coming up next is, who knows? But, I did see that this Christmas Evil everybody keeps talking about is on Prime, so that's probably click, click, boom, next. I don't know what the fuck that was. Okay, we're gonna end the review before it gets more weird. Hope you guys have a good day. Stay frosty. This is Trenchie signing off. Bebop boop. Please check out this film.